Hi everyone, thank you for joining me on another episode of Rami's Retro. If you enjoy thrifting for vintage and retro home decor and tchotchkes and dinnerware and studio pottery and art glass and all kinds of fun stuff like that, then you have stumbled upon the right channel, because that is what we do here. So I hope that you will join me on this lovely adventure to the Goodwill on the I-101 freeway and Thunderbird. And it is exceptionally busy because I had to wait for a parking space. So yikes. Let's get inside and see what we can find. Well, they are stocking some new carts, a couple of them actually. So that is fun. Definitely will have some cool stuff on the shelves. I think I'm not going to go through that though. I'm going to wait for them to do their thing. But very exciting. We've got some fun dolphins back here. Look at these guys. Those are nifty. Oh wow, $14.49. My goodness, this one's very, very broken. So I think this whole thing was $14.49 and all of these pieces broke off of it. Yep, I think that is exactly what happened. Wow, what a shame. That's too bad. How sad is that? Fun little bunny. Looks like the lid to something. She's quite the little Dutch girl there. Cute little music box, $5.49. Like the bunny, he's cute. $3.49. Easter's next week. Little bride and groom music box as well, $7.49. She's a sweet little belle. It's a neat little figurine as well. Oh, another little bride and groom. No markings on that. It looks very Lennoxy, $7.49. Quite the statue there. He's fun, he's cute. Oh. He was made in 1975. He's a little paper boy. $8.49, a little handmade guy. He's really, really cute. And the other goodies in here. Oh, little Roadrunner. He's all busted to pieces too. Somebody dropped him. Little carousel horses. The angels are cute. They're not very old, but they are darling. That's quite the sculpture. What in the world is this? He's got lots of lines in the water there, huh? $14.49. It's like a resin sort of material, so I think we're gonna leave that. That's a pottery piece, $5.49, $4.49. This guy matches. Something pottery. I feel like this goes together like that for butter. Don't you think? I definitely think this is a butter dish. I like the horse bookend. I wish there was two of those. He's kind of neat. He's got a fun look to him. $6.49. Big bison. Big elephant train here. $5.49. Made in Indonesia. Usually these are very broken. This one seems to only be broken in one place, which is interesting. Little houses made of resin. It's a pretty bubble glass, delicate little vase there. Ooh, that's fantastic. I have a collection of these myself. I think I have this girl. Her little foot is damaged, but I think that for $4.49, I'm still gonna grab her. We don't usually do too much with these collector plates, but these are like new in the box. I may as well look at it. It is very pretty. I love the little birdies. Springtime. Huh, I don't know. What's this guy? Probably all of the seasons, right? It's very pretty. It's autumn. Huh, I don't know. Might have to look those up. They're $9.49 a piece. I don't know if they're worth that or if they're worth more or what they're worth. To be honest, I've never seen those. Certainly not brand new in the box. Well, not brand new, but you know what I mean. in their little collector box. Some cute little plates, little Philippines coasters. Those are cute for 99 cents. And this is very darling as well. It still has the sticker on it. Lots of breaks to the petals though. That's too bad. That's very pretty, very colorful. Very nice for Easter. It looks like it was originally attached to something. $6.49. Cute little clown bank with his tooth hanging out there. I like that. Very sweet. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it for us in this section. That's a little hand-painted job. Oh, is that Star Wars? It sure is. Oh my goodness, how funny is that? I passed by a couple of cute boxes here, but they're $5.49. It's a made in Taiwan, I think it says. I really like the little birdie on it. And this one's very interesting too. I don't see any maker's mark or anything on it. It probably had a sticker. It's like a pottery sort of material. But again, $5.49. I don't know. If it was a little less than that, you know, for resale, you got to be really smart about the price that you're picking things up at. If they were for me, it wouldn't matter. I'd pay $5 for them. But that's pretty. That's hand painted Jamaica 2010 on a Fallsgraph plate. I guess that's a neat, different way to use up some plates that you might have that maybe you don't like anymore. You can paint them. This is very gross and dirty. Very greasy from somebody's kitchen, but I like it. I have something similar though already listed, so I think I am going to go ahead and leave that guy behind. Here's some more plates to go with that plate. I mean, they're very beautifully painted. Those are really, really gorgeous. And here's another one. I mean, that's lovely. That's also from 2010. So a very good artist painted his little vacations, I guess. She's sweet, 99 cents. She's so banged up though, that's too bad. These guys are kind of fun down here. They're $12.49, lots of chippies and things. I like those though. Bossons. I haven't seen big Bossons plates before. There's a few of them here. This one's not as banged up, but I feel like you kind of have to get them as a set, right? Plus, I don't know about $12.49. That's a lot. So there's a nice glass piece here for $7.49, hand blown. I don't think that it's anything incredibly spectacular though, so I'm gonna leave it. That's not silver plate, so we're gonna leave that too. I like the little box. Oh, there's like a soap or a candle or something in there. And this is really cute. It's plastic, but there's no damage or anything. Would that be like a cake topper or something, do you think? $3.49. I think we might grab that and at least look into it, because I do like the look of it, but I don't see anything else here. There's a couple little Delft tiles here, hand-painted tiles. I like those a lot. I think we've looked these up before though, and they don't bring much in the way of value. So the wall pocket is really cute. $3.49 for that little guy. He's very sweet. Doesn't have any maker's mark. It looks like he might have had a label. Oh, then maybe there's something right there. I'm not sure. We might throw that in the cart. Why not? Anything else on this shelf? I don't see anything. Those are really cool. Oh my gosh, they're so heavy. How much are those? Oh, $17.49 for the pair. That's not bad. I have something similar to that as well, so I'm gonna leave it behind. That's a cute little guy, $7.49. Oh, he's got little babies in there. That's a fun little nesting doll set. Ooh, pie bird. Oh, pie bird for $1.49, huh? I think I'll grab the pie bird. And I'm pretty sure this is the bottom to a fairy lamp. $3.49. So let's throw it in the cart. Maybe we'll find the top. Anything amazing in stemware? Not seeing anything right off the bat. Nothing catching my eye. What are those? They've got a little etched design in them. Those are kind of pretty. $3.49 each. Then we get into the little glasses. Those are pretty. They look more like candle holders than drinkware, though. I'm looking for a candle holder similar to that for my friend Mary. It'll be by Mikasa. That's nice. Just the one, though. Always a good idea to look for glassy babies in here, too. Sometimes they get stuck with the cups because they look like a cup. But nothing here. And the bottom shelf is empty. Any goodies in the mugs? Lots of Nestle from Christmas time. I see Pier 1. I see Gibson. Good old Gibson. Dunkin' Donuts. Mount Rushmore. Very cool. But nothing cool, nothing vintage. Wow, that's a big mug. Promoted to grandma. I guess you need a lot of coffee for that. Badgley Mishka Home. Huh. All right. IKEA mug mates. Friend. All right. And then sliding over here, I see some Noritake. Palo Verde. $2.49 each for the cups. They're separate from their saucers. Oh, look, on the other side there's some cups and saucers that are together. Wonder if that means there's going to be plates and stuff too, because the Palo Verde pattern does not do too bad. We need to get over there to plates. We don't need to. What am I saying? We really actually don't need to. But I want to. Sort of a Fiesta look-alike, kind of. What are these guys back here? $2.49 a piece with little hearts. I like those. Oh, those are all pretty too, those snack trays. All right, let's get over there. Oh, wow. That's quite the fountain, isn't it? For your next fun party, your next fun gathering. How much do they want for that guy? $60. Wow, cool. Well, $2.49 for each set. That's not bad since they wanted the same price for the singles over there. And these have little herbs and stuff on them. Corral, huh? I like those too. And then I love these little snack dishes. These are wonderful. They are so cute. Oh my goodness. But $7.49 a piece. That's kind of crazy talk. I don't know about that. $7.49 each, huh? We got some fancy dishes here. Lennox. Those are very pretty. These are $1.49 each. Can't quite see who makes those. Century by Salem. Those are pretty too. I really like those. Gosh darn it. All right, we have arrived in plates. I really like these back here. These kind of caught my eye first. I think they're by Homer Laughlin. This one's totally cracked. $2.49 each. These two, I'm pretty sure that's who makes them, even though there's no maker's mark on them. Look like they're pretty faded though. And they're $2.49 each, which is crazy talk. That's pretty. These are wonderful. $2.49 each on those though too. Oh, looks like we do have some Noritake plates here. $4.49. $4.49 each plate. Yep, individual. They're all individual. $4.49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of them there. Well, I just can't do that. Here's some big ones. $5.49. That's got a lot of fading to it. Yeah, they're not in good condition. There's 3 of them here, and they're pretty worn. And they're $5.50 each. So we're gonna have to pass on the plates. That is a total bummer. Here's some little bowls. $3.49 each for the little fruit bowls. That's about what they're worth. All of these. Here's another couple of plates down here. Yeah, the pattern just looks really worn on that, and they're $3.49 each. Looks like there's 3 of those. Big plates. That's very, very sad. I don't remember their plates being so expensive here. That's a total bummer. Let's see if there's any serving pieces that we can't leave without that are a decent price. Nope, he's just plain inside. I like these bowls. Sometimes they've got cool designs on the inside. This one's particularly heavy, made in China. Oh, it looks like there's a chop plate here for both of those patterns. That's very nice. $5.49. Now that we might actually do. And then this one also, $5.49 for that big guy. Does he have a chippy on him? Nope. I don't know. Those are both really nice though. So it looks like those were never even used. And $5.49 is not too bad. They usually go for about 20 bucks or so. So we might throw those in the cart and think about it at least. This piece of studio pottery is really fun and unique. Foster, maybe, signed. $6.49 is a little more than I'd want to spend, but it's a very cool design. It's got the little like cutouts there and then the little indentations. It's just so well done. It's a really, really pretty piece. I love the color. So I think we're gonna grab that. Ooh, what's this pink? $14.49. Ay, 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 that's so much. It's really pretty though. Oven proof, Miramar, California. I absolutely love it, but not for $15. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know how much it goes for, but I would say probably not more than $20, $25. But we'll look it up. We'll find out for sure. Sure is a gorgeous piece. No chips or anything, huh? Ugh. Let's throw it in the cart just to keep it safe until I can figure it out. A big fishy plate, $5.49. Japan, signature Japan. It's kind of lightweight for its size. That's fun. Somebody made that though, with the little Indiana glass bottom, and then I'm not sure who makes the top. They want $9.49 for that. It's a little on the wiggly side. We're gonna leave the homemade little cake plate behind, I think. Not seeing anything down there. That's an old gravy boat. Older piece for sure. Nothing down here. That's plastic. That's yucky inside. That's pretty, but it's very, 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 very broken for $7.49. I don't know who's gonna buy that, being as broken as it is. Some interesting colored bottles. Big giant soup tureen. $6.49 for the wiggly broken ice bucket. I think we're gonna leave that as well. Instant coffee. $4.49. That's kind of a fun little jar. Nothing else here though in jars and canisters. And then the last section, those are Mazatlan, it looks like. Salt and pepper shakers, nothing there. There's a Corningware teapot, $4.49. Little taco guy. You know, I like those little taco dudes. They're pretty cool to hold your tacos. But I'm not seeing anything here too fabulous. Never hurts to check out bakeware and stuff, see if anything got left behind or if there's anything too fabulous to leave behind. I'm not seeing anything though. $25 for the big purple pot. Cast iron, enameled cast iron. Very, very worn and dirty and gross. It's not Le Creuset. That's quite the pan. Wow. $17.49 for that. It's a little vintage piece back there, probably from the 80s or so. All right. Well, that's it for this aisle. Oh, I spoke too soon. $3.49. Made in Italy. I don't know. It doesn't say. This feels definitely more plasticky than wood. I think I'm going to leave it. Whoa! Somebody gave up their whole brass lamp collection. How crazy is that? Oh my goodness. I mean, if you wanted a bunch of matching ones, right? And these are nice too. They are heavy. They are good quality. If I had a booth, I would totally grab these two. They're gorgeous. $7.49 each. I like this one too. It would look good with a really cool shade on it. And then I can never tell, to be honest with you, if these are glass or crystal or what, but this one's kind of wiggly and busted, and they're $15 each. That's pretty with the painting on it. $24.49 each on those big guys. Those big pottery ones are even kind of cool. $14.49 each. But we do not need any lamps. Okay, candles and candle holders. Metal. Never pass up the metal. You never know what you can find in there. I'm not seeing anything though. Gosh, we run into these almost at every single Goodwill. That is just craziness. There's just so many things out there. There's so much stuff out there in the world. Multiples and multiples of stuff. Alright. Not seeing anything fabulous here. Let's keep rolling. Oh, that blue is gorgeous. $8.49. What? It just came out today. It might have been on one of those carts and nobody's seen it yet. I love it. For $8.49, I think I have to get it. It looks a little sideways. Am I the only one that thinks it looks a little cattywampus? I don't care. It's beautiful. It's got kind of an optic design there, a little swirl to it. That looks important. I don't know if that's Empoli or what, but it's lovely. Let's take it. This is very, very pretty, very thick and heavy cut glass pitcher, $14.49. These are pretty common little glasses. $6.49. He's got his stopper. That's pretty rare. This is beautiful, satin glass. That's absolutely gorgeous. $19.49 for that. Again, with his stopper. $19.49 though is, eek. Yikes. Just can't do it. I like that little bubble pattern. $2.49 on him. Big, gigantic vase. That's so enormous. Oh my goodness. It's $19.49. It has some water rings and damage on the inside there. Big giant punch bowl, cut glass, some Christmas stuff down there at the bottom. Oh, those are very pretty. They stand out, don't they? $4.49. Oh, they're flash painted. Look at that. It's already coming off there. I thought those were the real deal. Well, they fooled me. This is probably the base to that punch bowl, if I'm not mistaken. The design looks the same. Let's see if we can put them together so people know that they go together, because obviously the Goodwill people don't. Oh, it goes the other way, doesn't it? Ta-da! It sure does. Perfect fit. I see a little Roadrunner guy in here and all of the fake plants. He's very cute. I don't want what's in him, but I like him just as a planter on his own. He's sweet. Let's leave him there up front so people can see him. Anything else here? I like the color and the glaze on that. And then planters and stuff. Boy, wouldn't it be amazing if we found some gorgeous Italian pottery in here? Oh, what's that Picasso looking thing? He's very interesting, isn't he? He's got lots of damage on him and stuff. He's from Ross, but he's got a cool look. Little Picasso-esque there. It's a newer piece. Newer. All of this is newer stuff. That's very pretty. The glass is very thick and heavy. Oh my God, so heavy. Made in China. It's an interesting looking vessel as well. $9.49. Purpley colored little dude there. Utensil crock or something. But we can live without that, I think. Oh my goodness, what's that blue and gold? Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I don't need anything like this. This is way too big and heavy. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. $12.49 and $12.49. Oh, wow. It's got some chippies there on the bottom for sure. It's got like a kind of a seashell sort of design though to it, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Does it say who makes it anywhere? Sure doesn't. Well, shucks. What do I do, guys? It's so heavy. I really don't need it. Oh, and this little piece goes with it too. He's banged up pretty bad though. Looks like it's a hobbyist kind of a thing. Honestly, I think I'm gonna leave it for someone else to love. It's just too big and heavy, but it's gorgeous. These are a little more our speed. He's very damaged, but he's cute with his little cart. $3.49. I like him, and this is pretty cool too. $7.49, and it's got the little under piece here. I'm sure it's by a Narco. $7.49. That's kind of crazy talk, but it does have the underplate. That is kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe we'll look it up and see what's up. Inarco doesn't usually go for a ton of money, but $7.49. I don't know. We'll see. I saw this little oil lamp. I don't know how I missed it the first time. It's by that same pottery place, I think, that made that butter dish. Was it the butter dish or was it something else that we saw? I'm pretty sure it was this. Yes. What does that say? Iron Mountain Pottery? Iron MT Pottery? Is Iron Mountain Pottery a thing? I haven't looked it up yet. But that oil lamp is the same thing. So $5.49, I think I'm going to throw that in the cart also. And we still haven't found the top to this. I've got a feeling we probably won't. But we're still searching. And I went back through the planters and stuff, and this caught my eye. Is that not gorgeous or what? It's got kind of that shiny raku sort of a look. And it says Brook? I think it says Brook on the bottom. I don't know. $3.49 though. I'm gonna grab that no matter what. Well, this little cutie, it looks like, is by Lefton, and there's a million of them listed for around $12 to $15. So for $7.49, we're gonna have to leave him behind. None sold. Going back through the figurines and stuff to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I saw this little girl back here. Looks like she's a tissue box cover. How fun is that? Oh, it was sold at the Goodwill for $3.99 a million years ago. It's an old tag, huh? Looks like there's some damage here. Some of the paint is chipping off from her little flourish on her hat there, but she's very cute with her little earrings that move. $6.49. She doesn't have a lot of other damage. She's in pretty good shape. Little jewels on the hat there. I don't know. She's kind of fun. I'll leave her right there up front where people can see her. She's cool. I like her. She's kind of fun and sassy. Nothing down there. No, we looked, and these are all dolls, I'm guessing. Birthday magic. Yeah, lots and lots of dollies. There's a lot of money in dolls, but you gotta know what you're doing, and I do not. Okie dokie. Baggies. What do we got in baggies? This is all like party stuff and cupcake stuff, baking cups, lots of baby baskets, quilt outfit to crochet with beaded trim. Wow, that's really neat. It's got all the stuff you need in there. I don't know, I mind that. Hole punch. A bunch of fans. A baggie of fans. Hold on, I'm intrigued. That's kind of cool. $4.49, huh? I carry one of those around with me in the summertime in my bag. because it's very, very hot here. And so sometimes it helps to cool the sweat a little bit. But gosh darn, we did not find a thing in baggies. Look at that. And then we roll into art. That's pretty. That's really neat. I think it's just a print though. $8.49. That's quite the piece of art. What's that supposed to be? It looks like just a big chunk of concrete. How ugly. It's a very pretty hand-done painting. Gossage. $8.49. It's a weird sort of texture-y kind of acrylic thing. $12.49. Huh. Prints. All these are prints. Puzzles that people put together and framed. Then we've got some little art in here. That's Tovrea Castle. That's a point of interest here in the valley. And born and raised here, and I've never been there. They've got weird hours, like there's only certain times that you can get in. So, and usually in the summertime, they're closed because it's really, really hot. Donna Gooding, $5.49. She did a pretty good job on that. That's a cute little sketch. It's a very pretty frame. Oh my goodness. I don't usually buy frames, but I really like this one. Is that just schmutz there? No, it looks like that's some damage to the wood. That's too bad. I really liked that frame. Let's try to get it in here so it doesn't break. There we go. And some more small art. That's quite the picture. What's he doing? Like, is somebody drowning? And that's Jesus holding out their hand to take them to heaven because they've drowned? I mean, is that what that is? I don't know, but that's what it looked like to me. I don't know that that's something I'd want to put on my wall. Why in the world would you want that on your wall? It's a little Coca-Cola trivet. That's cute. There's a couple of them. They were $2 brand new at Walmart, and they're $3.49 used here at the Goodwill. Good job, Goodwill. They've always got quite a few clocks at this location. It's a pretty guy. Oh, made by Avon. Interesting. $6.49. One of these little bird clocks. They make little bird noises every hour. I bought one for a really good price, I think on 50% off day some time ago. But it sat around for a while. It did finally sell. So I think I'm going to pass. I'm not going to grab another one, especially not for $6.49. Bulova, that's a really good brand. $5.49. Battery operated clock. Oh, I thought that was a clock with the little flowers, but it's not. It is a mirror. Hi, everybody. It's a very dirty mirror. $3.49. Somebody glued the little flowers to it. Very cute, though. Very cute idea. This is more getting into the crafty stuff and things like that. Oh, you can have your whole glass painting kit that's kind of open and falling apart. I didn't make it any better, did I? So we don't need any of this business. Wood. We have arrived. What do we have here? That's kind of a neat little coat rack, or whatever you want to use it for. A little towel rack. $14.49. I really like that. Very southwesty. Oh, a treasure chest. $17.49. Ay, ay, ay. That's a nice one, too. It's got a little damage on the inside here, but that's kind of cool. Too bad it's 18 bucks. Then what about this guy? Oh, I like the little flower cart design in there. Again, kind of rough on the interior. And $9.49. So we're going to pass on those guys. Whoa, what is that? That is cool. And it's all like together. Does it spin? Is it spinny? It doesn't seem to be spinning. Maybe this is the spinny thing, huh? Maybe that's the thing that lets it spin, or maybe it sits on top of that. I'm not sure. $14.49. That's really, really cool. Hand carved. Probably a Filipino thing. It's really cool though. I like that a lot. Very big. I think we're gonna leave it for $14.49, but it's awesome. Ooh, what's that? Broken, of course. $7.49. Both the pieces are there though. I guess you could glue it back together if you wanted to. I like those little conquistador guys. Oh, here's a little friend. Here's a smaller little friend. He's $14.40. Oh, it says set. So this all goes together. It's $14.49. And then this says $14.49, but somebody wrote set. So I don't know. Is it separate? Is it all together? I'm not sure, but I'm going to put it together like that so people see them. Anything else? Well, the inlay on that's kind of pretty. $2.49. Apple basket in the back there. Green. I see green and flowers. Oh, are those like ceramic flowers on the inside of the frame? $5.49. Cool green frame with what appears to be ceramic flowers, and they're not broken because they're all locked up in here. Do I want to get that little shadow box for $5.49? I don't know. That's kind of nifty. I sort of like it. On second thought, I left it behind. There was some stuff on the inside that was rattling around, and this part where the glass met the frame didn't look so hot, so I'm gonna leave him. Cute little chairs. That one's adorable. Sometimes these little doll chairs can have some pretty good value. That's $12.49, but that is really, really stinking cute. Even these guys are pretty cute. A little blue one. Very, very cute. $8.49. I don't know anything about those either, but they're pretty adorable. I don't know how you would attach that, or maybe you don't attach it. Maybe it goes like that and it's a bookend. I thought it was a shelf bracket or something. All right. Well, I think that's it for us in wood. Gotta check out the tins. What do we have in the tins? Chuck Wagon soda. That's like a little cup. And then what is this guy? M&M's. Cute. Train Depot. And it looks like Harry Potter, probably, with the owl. And those are cute little, I don't know what. White, just little white bears, I guess. And little kitty cats on that tiny little guy. None of these are too fabulous, though. I think I'm gonna leave them all behind today. Well, we were unsuccessful in finding the top to this, and although sometimes just having the bottom and selling that can be profitable, I think we're gonna leave it for someone else to do. All right, well, we're gonna check out the furniture and the big art that's over there real quick. This is quite incredible, isn't it? It's a lamp. Well, it was a lamp. Lots of damage. $24.49. It's like a chalkware. So heavy. It reminds me of Carl Romanelli. This is original Lynn, Lynn, it looks like. I mean, it wouldn't be too terribly expensive to get it rewired to be a lamp. That's obviously a problem, and that's kind of a problem. It's so cool though. Wow, really, really awesome. So heavy. I think we're gonna have to leave him. I wouldn't want to ship him, that's for sure. And I'm not really too keen on getting a project piece right now. Cute little rack for your kitchen. Put a towel on there. Little picnic basket. Lots of chairs. And exercise equipment. Inversion table. I want to get on one of those and see if it helps my back and my neck and all that stuff. They say it's supposed to really help. And then all the big art. I did not check to see what the half off color was before I walked in here. And I think I need to do that because if it isn't purple, I might have to leave those chop plates behind for $5.49 each. That clock is nifty, $7.49, West Clocks. It's plastic. It's definitely older, I would think. I don't see a date on it at all. I do like that though. We don't need it. It's too big. It's not very heavy, but it's very large. So I think we're gonna leave it behind. Okay, these guys are gonna have to go back. Let's take them back over here and put them down. $5.49 each is just a little too much for those guys, but I found out that the half off color is orange. And I don't know if you remember, but these have orange tags, which means that they are $3.75 each instead of $7.49 each. And I think, I don't know, should we grab all 8 of them? Do I need to grab all 8 of these? They're so pretty. They're Indiana glass, and they scream retro. They scream Rami's retro. I mean, how can I not get all 8 of them? Ah, crap. And these are also orange tag, but again, because they're individual plates, they'd still be like $2.25 for each plate. So if I got all 8 of them, that's like $17.50 or so. And I mean, I could maybe double my money, but I don't know how long they're gonna sit. So if all of these were like $8 bundled together, like we find sometimes at other Goodwills, I would grab them, but not for $2.25 each. I just can't do it. So I think it's time for us to head on out of here. Okay, well, here is our terrific cart haul, and you might recognize some stuff here that we did not just pick up. I will explain that in a minute. We did get our snack trays. They were $3.75 a piece. They were $7.49, but half off. I'm glad I went and checked to see what the half off color was. So pretty. And I think I've seen something similar to those before, and I didn't get them, and I was sad, so I'm glad I found those. Our little Wilton cake topper, $3.49. I think that's a really sweet, cute little guy. And with weddings and stuff coming up, I'm hoping that I can offload that pretty quickly. Like this little wall pocket. Says made in Japan there on that little stamp, $3.49. I picked that up. The cute little pie bird. I don't see any maker's mark or anything on this. I know sometimes they can be made by some pretty well-known people. I've got one actually by Le Creuset, but that was only $1.49, so we grabbed that. People collect pie birds as well as use them. This pottery bowl is really, really beautiful. I just love the color and the glaze and the really fun little cutouts and punch-outs. Foster, I think, is the signature on that. So for $6.49, we grabbed that. Love this little girl. I have her already, so I think I'm probably going to go ahead and sell this one. I love her little jeweled green eyes. She's got a little bit of a ding there on her foot, but that's not too bad. I still think she's pretty darling from the 60s with her cute little face. Not sure if this is Empoli or not, but it is very, very pretty. $8.49, gorgeous blue. The twisted base, and it has its lid, little candy jar. I liked this pot or planter or whatever you want to call it, and you can kind of see better in this light in the sun here. The little design that's on there, it's a really beautiful blue, kind of a swirly, drippy design. It's by Brooke. There was a James Brooke, I think. I found quite a few pieces that had that same signature. So for $3.49, we grabbed that little guy. I guess you could use him as a massive ashtray or something too. Our little butter dish, $4.49 for the bottom, $5.49 for the top. She only charged me the $4.49. She agreed with me that they do go together, so I lucked out on that one. And then a matching little oil lamp, and I think it says Iron Mountain Pottery. but I wasn't able to really find any Iron Mountain pottery that looked like this, so I'm not exactly sure. But the bottom of this definitely looks the same, and it looks like Iron Mountain to me, Iron MT pottery. What do y'all think? I don't know, but I like them. Then a few days ago, I stopped by very quickly at a Goodwill, and I found some fun things. Hi, everybody. Wait, you can't see me. There I am. $2.49 for this ridiculously cute little frog mirror. Gargoyles Studios reproduction. I couldn't find any other marks or anything on it. I don't know that it's very old. I think I'm probably going to keep it for myself and put it in my bathroom because it makes me smile. So that was a $2.49 gift to myself. And then some really beautiful glassware. Again, this Tiffin glassware is really, really lovely. Oh, I just noticed that this one's got a big chunk taken out of it right there. I did not see that before. Well, that's a bummer. So that means I've only got 3 glasses for $2.49 a piece. Looks like the rest of these are in good shape. I swear to God, I looked them all over very, very, very good. But that one eluded me. Look at that. Good job, Rom. Well, 3 of those then, 3 of these guys. And if you remember, I picked up some that looked similar to this, but they were more this color a few weeks ago. So I'm excited to get those cleaned up and listed. That's just like a little yuck spot. I don't think that that is a crack. 3 of the larger size and 2 of the little ones. And then these I just thought were really, really pretty too, with the bubble inside. And they were 99 cents a piece. So it was kind of a no-brainer not to get the 4 of those. As always, I am ever so grateful for all of you, for your love and support. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. I lost quite a few subscribers last week and the week before, and I'm trying to gain those back. So come on back to me. Let's have fun. Let's have wonderful little journeys, finding cool, fun, retro stuff and getting it sold. And make sure you guys check out my eBay store. And until next time, be safe in your journeys, and I will see you down the road. Love ya. Bye.